This middle-aged couple was out golfing on a Sunday afternoon. On the 6th green, the wife says to the husband, she says, Bill, if I die, are you going to remarry? Bill says, no, I'm not going to remarry. I want you to remarry, she says, because I don't want you to be alone. Okay, I'll remarry. When you remarry, you're going to let her live in our house? House is paid for, I guess so. What about sleeping in our bed? Bed is almost new. You're going to let her use my golf clubs? No, she's left-handed. Football coach. How do you like football? This football coach gets a note from the English teacher that his star fullback is failing English, so he can't play on Saturday night. Coach runs up to the English class and he says, you can't fail him. I need him for the game. She says, well, I caught him cheating on a test. Coach says, well, maybe he studied. She said, well, we had a 25-answer test. He sat next to the smartest girl in the class. For the first 24 answers, she got them right, and so did he. Coach says, well, what about the 25th answer? She put down, I don't know. He put down, me neither. So I think that's obvious. So next, this guy's sitting in a bar one night, about 1 o'clock in the morning. He's thinking, I better get home. Goes to step off the bar stool, falls flat on his face. Whoa, I must be drunk. So he says, if I just get outside and get some fresh air, I'll be better off. He crawls out to the front of the bar, pulls himself up on a pole, goes to step on the sidewalk, and he falls flat on his face. Man, I must really be drunk. So he crawls home. He only lives two blocks from the bar. He crawls home, quietly opens the door, gets upstairs, goes to bed without waking his wife. A little while later, he wakes up and he looks, and she's staring at him. She said, you got drunk again last night, didn't you? Well, yes, how'd you know? The bar called, you forgot your wheelchair again. Oh, that's fun. This old guy, somebody sort of like me, is going to work one morning. He gets on the freeway going the wrong way. His wife hears on the news that some nut's going the wrong way on the freeway. So she calls him on his cell phone. She says, honey, be careful, there's some nut going the wrong way on the freeway. He said, hell, there's 100 of them. I like some of these better than other ones. This lady steps out of the shower. She's middle-aged. She steps out of the shower and looks in the mirror. Her husband's getting ready to get in the shower. She says, Harold, look at me. Bags under my eyes, my boobs are sagging, my tummy's getting fat. Can you think of anything good to say about me? Oh, hell yeah, I'd say your eyesight's damn near perfect. So next, this guy is walking along the beach in California, middle-aged guy. He sees a bottle. He doesn't know what's in it, so he picks it up and he rubs the bottle to see what's on the label. And out comes this genie. And the genie says, you get one wish. The guy says, well, let's see. He says, you know, I've always wanted to see Hawaii, but I don't like airplanes and I don't trust boats. Build me a bridge to Hawaii. Genie says, that's too hard. Make another wish. He thinks. He says, you know what? Bring me a beautiful woman, one who will cook and clean and make love whenever I want. Genie looks at him and he says, when did you want that bridge finished? This businessman is on a business trip. Hopefully you're enjoying some of these stories. This businessman is on a business trip in the middle of winter. It's about 10 degrees out, and he gets home early from his business trip, and he gets a cab to go home. On the way home, he talks to the cab, and he says, listen, he says, I think my wife is seeing another man. I'd like you to come in and be a witness. Cabbie says, oh, no, I don't do that. He says, I'll give you an extra $100. Cabbie says, okay, but just as a witness. So they go in the house, sneak in, they hear this noise coming from the bedroom. So they walk in, guy pulls the covers back, and here's his wife with another man. Before he can say anything, she stands up, she says, Bill, I want you to understand something. You know that Corvette that's in the garage? He paid for it. You know that Bermuda vacation we took? He paid for it. You know that cabin before she can finish, he looks at the cabbie and he says to the cabbie, what would you do? Cabbie says, I'd cover his ass before he catches cold.